chosen ones, empaths, and all the authentic, genuine souls out there that might not identify as a chosen one or empath just yet. I want to wish you the best for this holiday season, in your healing, in your recovery, in your future successes. I can understand that you may be dealing with a lot of emotions at this time of year, coming into the new year. You may have fond memories that you shared with this narcissist in your life. It's similar to like birthdays and things like that, okay? Or even you might not have even shared an actual holiday season with them, but still you find yourself at this time of year feeling lonely or alone, and it's you don't feel at your best, right? But really, you need to flip the dynamics around on the way that you view a situation, if that is you looking at it that way, okay? It's really a celebration to have a narcissist out your life. Yes, your brain, your heart, your soul may be telling you another thing, okay? It may be telling you that you're hurt, you're upset, you're down, you're depressed. But really that is you're going through an adjustment, okay? So that's why your brain and your heart and your soul might be telling you one thing, that you're struggling, you're in pain, you're hurting, but you're going through an adjustment which is going to emerge you into a brighter version of yourself, okay? And really you need to try and incorporate the celebration of this narcissist being out of your life. However it ended, it doesn't matter, right? Discarded, reverse discarded. You're not a reject if you're a reverse discarded or discarded, or if you cut the narcissist off because they become so toxic in your life. You don't need to be upset. None of you in any situation need to be upset about them. It's more of a celebration about having them out of your life. Look, I wanted to say this earlier. It's so good that it didn't go on any longer. It's so good. Look, some of you might have felt like you wasted your time, and I understand why you feel like you wasted your time with this individual. I get why you would feel that way. But remember, it's not actually wasted time. But I can understand the reason that you think that, okay? But I'm saying that going forward, it's good it didn't go on any longer than it has done. In whichever duration of time it happened in your own situation. It's good that it didn't go on any longer in that certain time, but in that time that you was with them, okay? And the reason why I say it's not wasted time is because you learn some lessons, and these lessons are going to help guide you in your future, okay? These lessons that you learn are going to help guide you, and that's why I always tell you and advocate for you, especially during this time. Don't just hook up with someone just because you're feeling lonely or alone. It's one of the worst things you can do, okay? And even I keep saying lonely or alone, but because some of you are going to probably correct me on that, there is a big difference in being lonely or alone, right? You can be alone and content, but you can be lonely and vulnerable. You see? What I mean by vulnerable is you can be lonely and you could let someone in your life that's not good for you, okay? But if you're able to be alone, some of you, that's what you might be enjoying your time during this holiday season and the new year, right? Even if you are alone, you might not have that. You might have some friends, you might have some family, you might not, but you might be content. You might have a meal, you might do your thing, and you're going to be content. And that's what it's about. And that's why I say, for those of you that are dealing with a lot of emotions, you are going through an adjustment Okay, and this adjustment's going to bring you to the best version of yourself. To stay informed on topics like these, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to become a supporting member, please use the link in the description box below. But like I said, it can be hard dealing with these emotions that you're dealing with, right? I'm not saying it's an easy task. You're dealing with a lot of emotions during this holiday season, okay? But it is really about the celebration, okay? And I'm not talking about celebrating the holiday season. I'm on about this is a personal celebration for you, that you've got this narcissist out of your life. They're gone. It doesn't matter if you were discarded, like I said. It doesn't matter. You're not a reject. It doesn't matter if you're a reverse discarded. Okay? Please get that into your mind. This relationship needed to come to an end for your well-being. It's the best thing for you. You needed this to end. And the quicker you wrap your head around that you needed it to end. I know things might not make sense. I know things might not make sense completely. But you needed to end that needed to end. And the further along in your journey that you go, right? And I am not saying time heals. I never say time heals. But the further along in your journey, you'll start to learn how to deal with the situation you're going through. And you'll go forward in your life. And you'll look back and you'll say, wow, you're so glad that it ended when it did. And honestly, breakups, even genuine breakups with genuine people, they can be really life-changing for the better. Okay? So you going from this narcissistic abusive experience, this can really be life-changing for you for the better. You know? It can really propel you forward in your own life, and you can advance in many aspects. And that's why I say don't focus too much on just finding someone to, like, a painkiller. You don't want a painkiller. You don't just want to meet someone new as a painkiller, right? It's the worst thing you can do. Honestly, it's the worst thing you can do. So many individuals, right? And I'm not knocking you, right? I'm not belittling you now. So many individuals find themselves in new relationships very quickly. Even chosen ones, empaths, and authentic individuals find themselves in relationships very quickly after the narcissist. And I'm telling you now, if you are not, this is what I'm saying, for all of you that are alone or feeling lonely or feeling like you need someone, like, you're doing the correct thing by not having anyone in your life. It's not like it needs to be like that forever. But you're doing the correct thing for the moment in time. Okay, you're doing the correct thing. It is the correct thing. Letting someone in too soon, especially after narcissistic abuse, you're not coming from a healthy relationship, right? Even in healthy relationships, if people move on too quickly, it's no good for them either. It's no good for them either moving on too quickly. Okay? Even people in healthy relationships, it's no good for them moving on too quickly. Because they're not healed from their past yet. And that's what you want to be. You want to be healed from your past. But that's why I'm saying, for all of you that are actually just taking some time out, however long it is you need, you feels right for you. I can't give you an exact number, but you'll know in your emotions, in the way you feel, that you're because you don't want to be in a new relationship still thinking about the narcissist or missing the narcissist, or you don't want to be in a situation like that. You don't want to be in a situation like that. So that's why you may be going through an adjustment phase that seems rather uncomfortable right now, feeling lonely, in pain, hurting, perhaps even missing the narcissist, or having these emotions around this holiday season, or feeling like you want them back. Or listen, trust Trust it that this relationship ending is the best thing for you. Honestly, it's the best thing for you. You needed it to end. You needed it to end. And you'll be able to see things, okay, in why this ended. You'll be able to see things in your own journey of why it needed to end. You will do. I'm sure. Let me think about that. I'm sure that many of you will be able to. I'm just thinking of those that maybe don't. No, majority. I think you will do, because a lot of you have seen some of the unmasking. Even if you didn't see the full unmasking, you've seen the creature change. You see them disregard you. You see them treat you with no respect, devalue you. You would have seen something, maybe them gaslighting you, manipulating you. You would have seen something within the narcissist, which makes you realize, and that's why you need to get behind that, right? You need to get behind that and say, no, that person was no good for you. That person was no good. There's no more time for them. You don't have no more time for them. Enough is enough. However long it went on, even if it went on a decade or longer. Enough is enough. There's no more time for that person. But like I must say, you should really really try to not just rush into a new relationship with someone. Really try not to do that, because that's what the narcissists do. Narcissists rush into new relationships very quickly, and it backfires on them. They meet a new supplier who's another narcissist, another toxic individual. Fact of the matter is, you might even meet someone authentic, genuine, and pure, but because you're so broken, not healed, you ruin that relationship. That's what could possibly happen with you. So it's not right that you are around someone who's authentic, genuine, pure, true, and you're not healed from the narcissist, and you might end up destroying that person or causing that person a lot of pain, because you're not healed, or you're not able to connect with them. Even if you don't cause them pain, you're not able to connect with them in the way you would connect with them had you healed some more. Okay, so really celebrate this time that you have away from the narcissist involved in your life. Try and enjoy your time. Count your blessings. Be grateful. It's really being grateful for things really transforms your attitude. Be grateful, because all of you have gifts. You all have gifts. You all have blessings. Small, big, and all in between. You have things to be grateful for. And when you're in a moment of despair or focusing on all of the negative things around you, if you're able to hold on to some things that you're grateful for, it transforms your perspective. You should even apply the gratitude perspective on the narcissistic relationship that was involved in that you was involved with in your life, because you'll be like, for example, you'll be like, oh, you're grateful that they exited your life because they were no good for you. You're grateful you're not around them now because they can't consume your energy anymore. You're grateful for them now because you're healing and you're going to become a new version of yourself. You're grateful for them now because you'll be around people that perhaps show you respect and decency. You're great, and you'll be grateful for the separation. That's why it's a celebration, really. Because once you adopt this approach of, maybe I should have said it the other way around, yeah. When you adopt this approach of being grateful for the separation of the narcissistic relationship, you're able to celebrate this relationship, the ending of it all, it being over. You're able to be truly thankful for that. So like I said, I wish all of you the best healing, recovery, and future successes. It's all gonna come your way. You're gonna advance. You're gonna become a better person. And there's nothing you don't need to be down. If you're alone, maybe don't even have any friends, don't even have any family, you think, don't worry about a thing. You gotta think of, you're away from this narcissist now. That's what's important. Whether you take this as mythology or fact, but like many of God's chosen people have been isolated or have been put through periods of being alone. It's not, you don't despair or think it will last forever. If you do desire to be with people, you got to think, you got to stay strong and prepare yourself when you do meet your tribe in the future. You got things coming up in the future, but for now, this is a character development. This is all for all of you. This is all character development. This is all building your character, building you up, enhancing you to become a better version of yourself. So thanks for listening today. To become a supporting member or donate to the channel, please find the links in the description box below. And if you'd like to know more about the narcissist, can't make sense of why they treat you so badly, click this video here. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.